Hello, everyone. Okay, we are live. Okay, this is our first live, so can somebody please let us know?
We're both freaking
We're
out.
amateurs.
Total amateurs.
My goodness.
When it comes to record, when it comes to lives, we're
Yeah,
total amateurs.
absolutely.
Mhm.
Okay, so my name is Harmz from Ethereal Wings, and I'm joined by the beautiful and amazing Tracey from Sleepy Wisdom, the Navigator's Tarot, one of the most amazing tarot card readers slash psychics I've ever met.
That's like too much, but thank you.
You're amazing. So I would just ask somebody in the chat, um, just let me know if you can hear us, if you can see us properly. I'll just wait for that response. Anyone? Hello, Mari. Hi, Jason. Hi, Kat. Tanya. Okay.
Can they hear us? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Great.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you, the Hoove. Hi, Helen. Hi, Lisa. Excellent. Okay. So, like I said, I'm Harms, and this is the beautiful Tracey. We're both from freezing cold Melbourne.
Mm-hmm.
And today we're going to answer your questions. Well, I'll be telling the questions to Tracey, and she will be doing her magic to answer your questions. So, guys, please keep this high vibe. Um, I don't want to get my channel flagged. So, yes, we need to move to Queensland. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, please be aware in the chat. Please disguise your words, certain words, as much as you can. My channel's okay so far, but please don't get it flagged or deleted for me. In terms of the questions, let's keep it all high vibe. You know what you want to create. Please no fear-based or intel questions because we don't want to concentrate on that crap anymore. So, yeah, besides that, I think we're okay. What do you say, Tracey?
Sounds good.
Sounds good? Okay.
Let's speak in
Yep.
code.
Speaking code,
That's
absolutely.
the
For sure. For sure. Hey,
one.
Diane, welcome. Vanessa, Ashman, welcome. So good to have you here. Okay, so go for it, guys. Like I said, no fear-based intel questions, and yeah, we'll see what comes through. So Tracey actually, she uses tarot, but she channels with a higher self. So she is completely legit and completely awesome. I've had a few sessions with her, and I've literally been referring everyone to her. So
You have.
yeah,
Thanks.
I have because you're awesome.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, it's all to do with your higher self. She goes within to get the answers, and the tarot cards and the oracle cards are basically just a tool that she uses to confirm all the answers. So yeah, go for it. Put your answers in the chat. If you can put it in capital letters, that'll be amazing. That'll distinguish the questions from the rest of the conversation. So, welcome everyone, and go for it. Go for your questions. While we're waiting,
Awesome. Yeah.
we have 21 people so far.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. So,
Any questions?
not as yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, no questions, guys.
I'll just play with these anyway.
So, while we're waiting, I can be found on etherealwings.com.au. I'm a energy healer slash facilitator, and I'm a spiritual mentor. So I'll post all the links in the video later on and also in the chat. So if you guys want to book in with me, you can. Tracey is at sleepywisdom.com.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So
And
if you
and my YouTube is Sleepy Wisdom. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, perfect. So yeah, I'll post all the links in the chat, and yep, go for your questions, guys. So Vanessa, thank you. Vanessa, can I ask, will I finally get the house I'm wanting through manifestation?
Okay. Vanessa. Well, it's interesting because we had this question yesterday.
Yes, we did.
And what the outcome was you've got the Queen of Earth here. So either you're an Earth sign, or you've actually got that sort of like that really earthy vibe about you. And will you get the house? Well, yes. Ace of Water. Actually there. Oh God, it's really hard on this. The Ace of Water. So this is actually a new beginning, and it usually means a new beginning in love, because the Ace of Water, the Cups, is about emotions. So what I feel is when you manifest, the best thing, you've also got the Two of Cups too. I'm wondering whether or not there's some sort of whether you started a new relationship or something like that. If not, you probably will be, because you actually have the Two of Cups, which is love between two people, and the Ace of Cups, which is new beginning in love. But you do have the Queen of Earth here as well. So the Queen of Earth is like, yes, you're manifesting your desires, and what you actually would really love is a house. And yes, definitely. But like, as I've said to Harmz yesterday when we were talking about manifesting, it's a really good thing when you're manifesting to somehow, and Harmz is going to look into this further, but manifesting from a completely different level other than the 3D level, because we're actually moving and our frequency and vibration is changing. So if you can at all go into a higher level when you're actually meditating or trying to manifest, take yourself away from what you would desire on the 3D level and allow your higher self to direct you so that you're completely in alignment with what the universe is wanting to give to you, because you will actually find that what the universe wants to give to you may be something even greater than you could imagine. So that's what I'm getting for you, definitely. So yes, definitely, because you've got the Queen of Earth here. So it's weird trying to do it with two.
Yeah, the light.
Yeah.
So Tracey, Vanessa says, I'm very much in love with my husband. So could that be a rekindling of romance?
Well, yeah, definitely. It can be that too. Oh, yes, absolutely, definitely. So what it is not a new beginning or a new relationship. What it is a new beginning, because that's always, it's on an emotional level. But I'm also getting that the two of Cups, even though it means love between two people, it can also mean a contract as well. So it could actually mean that while you're manifesting this house, there will be one that comes up. And yeah, that can, Two of Cups can sometimes mean a contract as well. All right, so definitely. But as I've said, if you actually do manifest, try and do it in a higher vibration, because you will then be in alignment with what the universe is wanting to give to you anyway. Does that answer your question?
Thank you, because this house is 20 acres and we want to live off the land and homeschool. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, because, so she's already found it? Has she already found it? Because that's a contract.
Have you already found it, Vanessa?
New beginning. So definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, and this also means too, the call means that you are in alignment with what the universe wants for you anyway, which is, as I've said, this earthiness here, which is you're a real like Earth Mother, that type of Gaia thing. So that ties in, yes, definitely. But if you can see it from a higher level, so if you actually go into your meditations and go into like a a higher vibration if you can and manifest from that space, then you'll probably become more in alignment with what the universe is wanting to give to you anyway. And it seems to be part of your calling anyway. Yes, definitely.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, Vanessa. Okay. I'm just scrolling up. Tanya Smith, will I be living in Queensland this year? We all want to move up to Queensland.
Everyone wants to move there because Queensland is going to be the new Atlantis. But it first must go through a massive clearing. So, sorry, what's her name?
Tanya Smith.
Tanya.
Yeah.
And will she be moving to Queensland this year? I definitely see a move. I definitely see you going somewhere where there's a lot of water. Yes, a card of action. Yes. Yes, 8 of water. Yeah, so it's like you're waiting for your ships to come in. It's sort of like, it seems to be like all up here in your head at the moment. It's kind of like you haven't really made really firm plans because there's nothing really grounded here, but you definitely will. And because you've actually already started. But it seems to be like you're kind of waiting for some sort of abundance to come through. But when that comes through and you can ground that, you will definitely be able to move to Queensland, no problem at all, because that is the new Atlantis. And if you're feeling a calling or and wanting to move there, like a calling to move there, it seems to be that there's a lot of water, and whatever you'll be doing, it'll be around water. So yeah, I do see Queensland because that is the new Atlantis. You've just got to wait for your ships to come in. That's what it seems to be, and it needs to ground more. So, but there's the card of celebration. So yes, definitely. You're definitely moving up there at some point. But whether it's this year, I would actually say, try not to actually put a timing on things, because at the moment the timelines are kind of shifting and moving. But if you can, that's why it's sort of like I'm seeing that there's no groundedness here, but there's an idea and a feeling like you need, or a calling that you need to move up there, and you definitely will, but don't put a timing on it. Maybe not, because you need to ground that. Yeah, does that make sense?
Yes, you're saying a pull towards the Sunshine Coast and near water. Yeah.
Always, near water. Yeah, definitely. You've got this here, which is the Queen of Water, and this is, so definitely you are moving there, and that's definitely who you are, because you have a real calling to water, and that is, you can see that. But it seems like, and yes, you want to take action to move up there, but there's nothing really grounded in, it's sort of like maybe you're waiting for money or something like that, and so there's nothing to really ground you. So the idea is there, and yes, I do see you moving, but don't put a timing on it, because the timelines are shifting at the moment. And but definitely, because that's the card of celebration, and that they're both cards of action. So you want to take action, but just it's just waiting, I guess, for finances, which and your abundance, but it's coming. So yeah,
beautiful. Tanya, I'll see you up there.
Yes, put it out there. Tanya says, thank you, I'll put it out there and just let it go. So yeah, there's a manifestation which we've talked about, Harmz, that Harmz may actually be doing, and if you guys did it, for sure you'll be manifesting from a completely different space, because we're moving from a 3D into a 5D, like we're moving and shifting frequencies at the moment. So when we're shifting these frequencies, when we get to a higher level, we become more in alignment with those newer frequencies. So if you manifest from that perspective, it's it's going to sort of like be in alignment with what is already bound to come to you anyway, but in a greater way. Like, it'll be so much more than what you can actually really imagine.
Just letting go. I think that's what we talked about. Letting go.
Yes, so and just let it go, and just know that the money is coming, and that you're definitely moving there, and see yourself there. But I actually already see you there, Tanya, anyway. like that, because, yeah, that watery, I see her near water, a lot of water, near the ocean. Okay, next question.
I was just laughing because JCK is here and she's saying, am I going to get a big hug from Harmz on the 25th of June? Squeeze her until her head pops off. Yes, yes, I can say that, JC. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes, my head's going to pop off.
Next question.
Okay, so I'm just scrolling up. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Okay, 1 second. This chat is going a little bit quickly. Hang on.
Yeah. That's why I'm getting you to do this.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'd go do
That's it.
I'm trying to read the questions as well.
Okay. Am I going in the direction with my investments? The Who.
Okay.
The Who is asking.
The Who. Is he going in the right direction, did you say?
I think that's what it means. Yeah. Am I going in the right direction with my investments?
I wonder what his investments are. I've got the devil here, which is a bit disconcerting. Just let me move the investments.
Guys, if you can put your questions in capital letters, that would be great.
I'm just wondering about what the investment is, because it's like I can see gold here. So definitely, if you've got gold or something like that, most definitely, because I've got the star here and I keep seeing gold. So if it's gold, yes, definitely. I'm a little bit concerned though, because the devil is here, but I'm not actually sure what that's about. I would have to actually just if I would actually say, if your asset or if your investments are asset backed, then yes. So if you're doing gold or silver or anything like that, absolutely. But there seems to be the devil is at play here somewhere. So just be a little bit careful. If you're doing the stock market, just be careful. Just make sure, or that's what I would say. Anything that is asset backed, yes. Anything that's fiat backed, I'll probably be getting out of it. This is the card of transformation. So whatever you're going to move into, yeah, I think that, yeah, so I would say that. Oh, we've got the tower here as well. Once again, I would say if it's asset backed and it's something that is, what I'm getting is solid. So if it's solid and it's in something like gold or silver or housing or something like that, absolutely. But I'm a little bit concerned because the devil is here and you've also got the tower. So if you're investing in shares, just be a little bit careful and just be very careful what you're actually investing in. Once again, as I've said, if it's solid and it's gold backed or something like that, then yes. But I've also got this one here too. If you look at that, there's sort of like everything's burning up. This is paper. So this is what the message that I'm getting is, if it's anything that is paper backed, it will just burn up and it will just go to nothing, because you've got the tower and you've got the devil here. But if it's gold backed like this, or silver backed, or anything that is asset backed, even if it's housing, anything like that, that you can solidly grab a hold of, then yes, they will be fine. But everything else, it's just a little bit dodgy at the moment. Just be careful, only because I've got these two cards. So just be a bit careful about what you're investing in, is all I'm saying. Make sense?
Cool. All right. So Mariana says, does my father have any message for me? Thank you.
What's the father's name?
Mariana, what's your father's name?
Mariana Estrada.
Dragos.
So, yeah. So what I'm getting here is, well, you're his world. You're his world. Okay, Dragos. It's more a message for her mother. Is her mother still alive?
Mariana, is your mother still alive?
Because I see a woman here, very wise woman, but also too, so whoever it is that's coming through, she's their world, and very much loved. But there's
Yes,
a woman
she
here,
is.
and your woman, yeah. So I feel like this is a message for her mother. Very much loved, both of them, and there's like a sense of urgency, because something about he didn't get to tell her. Oh, he didn't get to tell her how much he actually really loved her. Oh, I'm getting really teary now. Yeah, and he's waiting for her on the other side. And he tries to communicate with the mother as well through different means, but it'll kind of like, how does he communicate with her? He tries to communicate, like to let her know, and it'll be like a song or something like that, because I'm seeing like a turntable, and so it'll be like a song or something like that that she'll listen to, and it'll be like a message from him. Yeah, it's more. Yeah, you're his world, but then it's more for your mother. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's kind of like more for your mother. And he tries to communicate to her through music and song, or it'll be just something, random that she'll just think of him, and it'll be a message from him. He's always there with your mother. Doesn't actually ever leave her. He's always there with her. So
that's beautiful.
It's like he's always there, and he just is sorry because he thinks that he didn't tell her enough just how much he actually really loved her. So it was more for your mother. But
that's making me emotional.
Because I actually saw the Two of Cups. So it's like you and her. So it's kind of like it's sort of like you're both his world, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
beautiful.
making me emotional.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah. That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Okay, so Roshni.
Oh, look at that. Is she saying, yes, it is possible. Mum is still grieving. Yeah, no, look, definitely he's still around her all the time. It's like he's trying to communicate to her. But just tell her that she was his world, or you both were. And that's what it's like, because you've asked the question, he's trying to, so you both were, you're his world, she's his world, and he didn't tell her, he doesn't think that he told her how much he actually really loved her. And he tries to tell her in song. So when she listens to a song, because I'm seeing a turntable, Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful. Okay.
He's always with her. He doesn't leave her.
Yeah. Okay.
And he'll be there on the other side. That's really important. He actually says it's really important that she knows he'll be there on the other side to meet her when she goes. Yeah.
Okay. Next question. All right. So Roshni, hello Tracey and Harmz. Any messages for me, please, and thank you.
Who?
Roshni Celeste McMillan. Do you need more information, or is that okay?
Roshni.
Roshni. Anything in particular, Roshni?
Roshni? I'm seeing the King of Earth here. Someone's doing quite well financially, it seems to be, whoever it is. And any plan, oh, yes. Oh, and an emperor. Oh, is Roshni a male? Because there are two male cards here, and they're like one's a king, one's an emperor. So that means they're, usually they're in a position of authority and quite well off financially, really together, really grounded, and making plans. And their plans are going to go ahead and they're going to be well thought out. And, oh, yes, definitely. Whatever's going on, it's like great stuff. The emperor is very self-satisfied. There's very self-satisfied energy here for Roshni. So this is either Roshni or someone that they know who has all of these qualities.
Female, she's saying.
Well, there seems to be someone here that is an emperor and a king of earth. So either a partner or someone that is, and the ace of earth too, and she's got the leap of faith. So whatever she's actually this is either to do with her, could be an energy that she's actually bringing through for herself. And whatever she is thinking of doing, it says to go ahead and take that leap of faith. Because there's lots of pentacles and very good grounded energy, and the card of action, which is taking a leap of faith into the unknown. So whatever she is deciding to do, oh, and it says here, 3 to 5. She's actually making plans, some sort of financial thing that she's thinking of doing, or whether she's in a really good job or something at the moment. But then she is also kind of making plans too. And this is saying to take action on those plans, most definitely. Because you've got the card here of authority, which is the Emperor, which could be a part of herself that is feeling very confident in herself, or it could actually be a man or some sort of authority. Could even be like a promotion in a job. Whatever it is, it says go for it. Or it could even be like this man. It could be a man that she's thinking of moving on, and whatever it is, if it's a man or a job or whatever, it's saying take the leap of faith. It's grounded. There's new beginnings that are very, very financially available to you, and just do it. This is what this is saying. Make sense? So whatever it is, just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
All right, beautiful. So Anne-Marie is asking, will my son ultimately be okay, as he's had the 2 things in his arm? I trust he won't have any more, but he already has a genetic disease, and I don't want him to be any more damaged. Oh, Anne-Marie, I'm sorry.
So he's had 2. Oh, he's got someone watching over him, either a past relative, a grandfather, or something like that. Someone who's watching out for him. They're not, like, whoever it is on the other side doesn't want him to have any more jabs. There's a good... Okay. Well, I feel like he will be okay. He's starting to question things anyway. And I feel like, yeah, he's starting to question things. He's looked after from the other side, by someone from the other side. And I feel like he's actually already starting to question, and there seems to be some woman or a girl in his life that may also get him to start to question as well. Whoever your son is actually has a calling on a spiritual level anyway. So there's a good chance that he may... So I think at the moment he's starting to question, but I feel like he is going to start to awaken. And it seems to be that there may be a woman involved that will maybe get him to start to see something from a completely different way of looking at things. That's how it seems to me, because he actually has a calling to do something completely different. He is looked out. As I said before, he is looked after on the other side. Oh. Actually, whoever it is on the other side isn't. I thought it was a relative, but it may not be. I think it's his guide. I feel like he has some sort of magician type of, like a Merlin type of energy around him. And I feel like whatever he does, he is able to transmute whatever, he does take into himself, because I feel like, as I said, there's a good chance that he has starseed origins. So don't be too concerned, because I feel like he's going to start to question and then also start to awaken to what's really going on. And it's part of his calling, because this magician type, it's like a Merlin Gandalf type energy around him. Actually, I'm probably seeing more white Gandalf type energy about him. I don't know if he's into the Lord of the Rings or whatever, something like that, but he's got that sort of thing around him. So at the moment, no, I feel like he's able to transmute whatever goes through into him anyway. But get him to start taking some pine needle tea and other things that may start to cleanse his system. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I think Asia is pretty good for detox as well. So that could be something else. Pine needle tea and Asia, I've heard, are very good. Yeah.
Yeah. What's next?
So Melissa Turnock. So how am I destined to bring through my priestess energy from past lives and manifest my role as a healer through sound? Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. Melissa.
How
How am I destined to bring through my priestess energy from past lives and manifest my role as a healer through sound?
She's already doing it. She's already doing it.
Yep.
She is a priestess. I mean, the thing is, if you're a priestess in a past life, you're a priestess now. That's why you're here. How do you bring you through those energies? You're already being it. You're already doing it. It's about, priestess energies is about wisdom. It's about probably going within, see the Emperor. So she's to me, she's already, what I'm getting is there may be more a male side to her. So one of the good ways to bring in some of the priestess energies is to go into the feminine energies, which is the divine feminine energies, which is more about going with the flow, relaxing and allowing yourself to receive. And I feel if she actually started to meditate a little bit more on what it is that she wants to bring through, she has all the answers they're already in her cells. It's just that she needs to access them. So the way to access them is to get more out of her male energy, which is about doing and taking action and all of that sort of stuff and being in control. So it's more about bringing in the feminine energies, which is more about allowing, receiving, nurturing, and being more loving and kind to herself. And when she starts to bring that in through herself, then that starts to come through, and those priestess energies will manifest themselves through her going into those feminine energies more so than anything else, I feel, because she's already got the knowledge there, and it's already in her cells. But to access it, she needs to just allow and receive and allow it to come through, because it's already in her cells. She knows it. She's already got it. She's already got the answers there. So if she meditates, walks, meditates, whatever, she'll get the answer, and ask herself questions, she'll get the answer she receives if she allows, just to let herself allow and receive and soften into those energies. That's what I get.
Yep, beautiful. Okay. Just
because she already is a priestess. She's already doing it.
She is. She's a beautiful, beautiful priestess, Melissa. Mm-hmm. Okay. So next question. I think Susie's asking, are there any messages for me, Tracey?
Who's Susie? Susie.
Susie?
Susie. Are there any? Oh, it's hard when they just ask that. It's like, Susie. Could be anyone. Anything specific?
Susie, anything specific? Just pop it in the chat there.
Susie, 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 Susie.
I love you too, Mel.
Susie. Just ask her, has she gone through a little bit of heartbreak lately?
She's asking about her life's mission.
Okay. Wow. Ace of Air, Ace of Water, Queen of Water.
She says no, Tracey.
Because there's a card of heartbreak here, but I'm just, hang on a minute. There are other cards around it, so I'll just have a little look. It's this one. It seems to me that it might actually involve work mission. so it seems to me, but it might be like healing, counselling, or even working with the homeless, like people that are really, that's why I'm getting this and that as well. So it's kind of like working with people who are down and out and have some sort of trauma in their lives, and it's sort of like she either counsels them or she works with them in some way on a practical level. Because there's such a feeling of, to me, of very deeply, there's a lot of deep emotion, I feel, that she may have, that she's able, because she's very caring, and so she's able to sort of like understand where others are coming from. So I feel that she'll be able to help a lot of people in that sort of realm where she's able to, because she has, what I'm feeling is like this well of emotion that is just coming out of here, and it's sort of like she just wants to be able to give, and it's huge heart energy here. And so she just wants to be able to give and to give her time and energy. And that would appear to me that because of this, she has this absolute wealth of emotion that she's able to give to others and to help others with that. So it would be with something like that, either counselling or helping others who are not in a great place. That's what it says. That's what it's saying to me here. So it could even be like helping people, like even on a financial level, if they need financial help and they're, on the level, on that practical level of being homeless, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
What's the N word? Who's saying that? Can I say the N word here?
What is the N word?
I don't even know.
N word. Okay. I'm not sure. Okay, Susie says thank you. All right, beautiful. So next question. Scrolling up. Kat, would love to know if crypto is a good investment for the collective.
If it's asset backed, actually, I read something today. Actually, I heard something today on one of the GCR reports about crypto. Not good. So crypto to me is like, see, there's nothing grounded with crypto, okay? So it's all up in the air. Like that man before, like I said, with the, it can just burn up because it's not based on anything. It's a little bit like the fiat currency where it's not based on anything. It's like, and also too, I think that the people who made these crypto, like the Bitcoin, it's like it's a bit of a coin. Do you know what I mean? They're very clever with their words. I feel that crypto is it's just going to burn up. There's nothing solid to hold it. And I think what's going to happen in this new earth energy is that those sorts of energies are not going to they're not based in anything, and that it's based on illusion. That's what I'm getting, based on illusion, and we're moving out of illusion into a much more real. It's sort of like we're moving into truth, and I feel this is what I'm getting right now. I'm feeling that crypto is not the truth, but that's up to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next question.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Rachel, I'm single and renting, and due to the mandates, I can only find part-time work, 9 hours a week. Am I going to be okay financially, please? Oh, I feel for you, Rachel.
Yeah, Rachel, we're kind of all there.
Yeah.
Justice is coming. Just wait. Justice is coming. It's going to get a little bit more difficult, but if you have any sort of faith at all, it's hard because and you've got part-time work. Things are going to get a little bit more difficult, but justice is coming. And if we can somehow, I feel like you're going to be okay. It's like patience, justice. You know, I think we're all in that same boat, but I will actually just make sure you've got justice and you've got patience here. It's just be a little bit careful because I feel sometimes that it can probably get you down. You know, what we're going through right now, we're all going through this collective heartbreak in a way because, you know, what we're seeing and what is coming to the fore is, you know, heartbreaking on so many levels because the old world is crumbling and falling. And unfortunately, we're all part of it and we're all tied in with it. But I do feel like you're going to be okay. Just have faith that you will be okay. You've got the card of victory here. So you're going to be okay. Just believe that you're going to be okay and you will be. Trust in what that you're going to be looked after. All of us that, you know, a lot of people that have, you know, taken, what's the word? They've taken measures to support themselves in a world that is not supporting them, are going to be supported by the universe, by God. It's like God looks after those who look after themselves and others. And and I would just say to anyone that if you can somehow see that you're not an island, we're all in this together, and all of us actually, I think more so, have to see it as that we're all, basically that we're all in this together and that we're all like there to care for each other. Because the days of caring for oneself alone is over. We have to start caring for those around us as well. And I feel like you do that anyway. So I feel like you're definitely going to be looked after. So the more you give to others, the more is given to you on a universal level, and that's how it works. Basically, I feel like you're very well looked after on the other side. So I would say have faith, patience, justice is coming, and just keep on going. Just keep moving forward. Keep moving forward, and just know that you're actually well looked after on the other side, from the other side. It's like, you know, the universe has your back is what I'm getting. But you have faith, you know, have faith, and if you can sort of like connect with them or connect to your heart center, because your heart center will always tell you the way. If you go within and you ask what it is that you're supposed to be doing right now at any given moment, you'll always get the right answer. And you're going to be well looked after. Don't worry. Because I feel that justice is coming for everyone, and probably sooner than what a lot of us think.
Yeah, definitely sooner. Beautiful. Thank you, Tracey.
Right.
Okay. Misty Possible. Will my daughter find her life partner? Misty.
Absolutely. Yes. However, she will spend quite a bit of time on her own, you know, like she's in control of her life. She knows exactly where she's going. You don't have to worry about her. Yes, she probably will, but she's quite happy on her own. And even though she's quite self-reliant, and she's very much in charge of her own life. You do not have to worry about it, but will she find her life partner? She has a few cycles to go through. But yes, ultimately, yes, because she's got the victory card. So, yeah, but, you know, she's quite, it seems to me that she is trying to make her life, you know, like a real go of her life for herself, so that she doesn't have to rely on anybody else, which is a perfect way to be. She's very much in control of where she's going, manifesting her in her own life really well. But she does have a partner coming. She will have someone coming, but not yet. She's got a little way to go yet, because she's got to go through another cycle, or even another couple of cycles before he comes in. So whatever it is that she is actually learning within herself is, she's got to go through those cycles before he can come in. And when he comes in, she's going to be in a perfect position for things to move on to the next level. Alrighty. Yeah, so she's going to be fine. Eventually, yes, she will.
Beautiful.
My daughter can. Like, she can. I thought she was going to be on her own, but no, she's not. So you know what? There's someone out there for her, most definitely. And when he comes in, he'll be perfect for her.
Beautiful. Okay, next question. TB brothers and mum. Just started homeschooling for my year 6 son, who loves it and wishes to continue. My husband wants him to go to high school to be with people next year. Do you have a message for us? Thank you so much.
I feel like your son would be better just being at home. It's so toxic at school nowadays. Yeah, look at this. Independent, emotionally independent, on his own, much better off on his own. He's quite independent in the way that he thinks, and I feel like, this is going to sound really weird, but I feel like if he goes to school, it's going to stifle his it's like his imagination, and he's got so much stuff coming in from the universe from all levels that it's like that's why he would benefit by, not all children would benefit from not being at school, but this kid actually would. I think he would benefit greatly, and it's because he has so much coming into his head all of the time that he'll have more room to be able to do that, and have more access to his own. It's kind of like he's like a computer, so it's kind of like he can access anything. So him going to school is kind of like a distraction. Him being at home is not a distraction. And so he'd become a lot more emotionally independent, and also be able to access everything from like this computer. He's really smart. So I actually think he would benefit by not being at school, because I feel that might, stunt his stunted, just not his growth, but like his mental capacity, because he has so much of it, and it needs room. It kind of needs room. Yeah, that's the message. I feel like he would be better off at home on his own, because he has all of this wisdom that he can just get out of anywhere. He's a lot freer. Yep. Take a leap of faith. Yep. I reckon at home. is better for him, because he's so smart and he's so switched on. He can actually access anything that he needs to, and will do it quicker and faster at home than he would at school, because at school it would just be everything else is just a distraction, and probably is not learning as much as what he could. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Oh,
Perfect.
someone says, think you might have missed me. What's that for?
Let me just scroll down. Sorry, Diane. Could you post your question in capital letters, please? I'm just trying to scroll through. I can't seem to copy and paste into another document, so hang on. Just scrolling through. Diane, just post your question in caps, and that way we can see it. Okay. While you're doing that, Danielle, I would love a message from Tracey, please.
Who?
Danielle.
Oh, Danielle.
Danielle, anything specific?
There's nothing really specific here for Danielle. Is there anything that she actually wants to ask? Because she's got all these really good cards. She's got the World, Ace. I'm just trying to, Danielle.
Okay. So she wants to know how her mum is doing on the other side.
It's really interesting. Just as I said that, there's this woman here, this older woman.
Wow. I told you she's good.
Yeah, just as I saw it, I thought, oh, there's this older woman here. Yeah. Do you have a sister as well? There's 3 women here. And one of them is older. And, yeah, that's obviously your mum.
Yes, 3 sisters.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, I get all these, I get really good cards. We've got victory. We've got, just try another lot of, I just need to focus on this one for a little while. So I see that actually when you get together, it's like she's always there when you guys get together, when all the sisters get together, because this is like the card of celebration with the 3 and community and family. And I get that she's there with you every time that you guys all get together. She's always there with a drink in her hand, ready to go. Like, she's there celebrating with you whenever you're together. And she's just so happy when you are all together. It's kind of like her girls, you know. It's like her family, but it's her girls. Very beautiful energy. She's she's got this Empress energy, which was very loving, kind, nurturing, always there for people. Yeah. but yeah, that's the only message I get, is that she's always there, celebrating when you girls are celebrating. She's there. So every time there's a baby born, every time there's something, it's like she's always there. Like, it just doesn't matter. She's always there because she is the empress. She is the one that is the nurturer. She was the one that was always there. Yeah. And so even though she's not here in the 3D, she is anyway, because every time there's a baby born, like I said, or if there's, celebration to be had, she is there 100%. All of the time. There's lots of cups here, so there's a lot of emotion, there's a lot of love to give, and and she's just always, wherever you girls are, that's where she is. It's interesting. I wonder if she ever rode horses. If she was ever into horses. There are horses here. Yeah. I don't know. That's all I get from her. So I don't know whether she was ever into horses or whether there are horses or there's something to do with a horse. Maybe something to do with a horse. But I can't tell. Something to do with a horse. Anyway, that's probably all I've really got.
Okay, so next question.
Let's do the horse folly or something.
Okay, so Tamara, I'm moving my family to Queensland in a few weeks to run a cafe with my husband. How is this new change looking for us? Thank you.
Sorry, what's her name?
Tamara.
Tamara.
Yeah.
Tamara. Oh, so cool. Wow, whereabouts in Queensland are you going to live? Because it seems like there's kind of like a like there, it's wherever it is, it's kind of like these elementals. It's sort of like I can see wherever you live. Yeah, it's a really good place for you to live wherever you're going. There are like these elemental spirits around. So I don't know where you're going up in Queensland, but it's a good move. When you do move up there, though, it may be yeah, it's definitely going to be a good move, but it's maybe a little wet when you get up there is what I'm getting. So it will appear not like it's not going to be a great move, but it will eventually be, because the energies up there are so different. And it's like you've got, I don't know where you're going, but it's kind of like there are these elemental energies that are there, like really kind of, and it's beautiful. Wherever you're going, it's beautiful. It's sort of like I can see, I don't know whether it's in a country part of Queensland, but wherever it is, it's like they're waiting for you. I don't know whether or not you've got someone in your family, either a little girl who is an elemental anyway, and they're kind of waiting for her.
Wow.
Kind of waiting for her. It's like, ooh, they can't. It's like, oh, she's here. That's what it's like. She's here. So I don't know where you're going, but and Astley, got the house which we're so high the benchmark, so we're meant to be get that house. Yeah, well, wherever it is, I don't know where it's northeast Astley, northeast of Brisbane. I don't know where that is, but all around that area, it's so beautiful. Northeast. So which way is that? That'd be that way. Wherever it is, anyway, it's like wherever you go, it's kind of, even if it's not okay. So even if it's not in the town or wherever it is, somewhere that you will go, it's like there are elementals, and one of your children is an elemental. And it's like when you go to this place, it could be anywhere in sort of a little bit country area. It's going to be very good for one of your children anyway, because they're elemental, if that makes sense. So they're kind of like either fairy or some sort of spirit like that. And it's like when you go to this, like to falls or anything like that, it's like these, I can hear these elemental spirits saying, she's here, she's here. So it's whether you've got a little girl or someone that has that sort of spirit. Yeah. It's going to be great. You're going to love it up there. Yeah. Beautiful.
That's beautiful. Okay. All right. So carbon-based shuffler. Florence, welcome. Okay. What would be the messages from a pair of dancing butterflies? Who are they? Thank you. Okay. I'll just repeat that.
Yeah. Okay. Dancing butterflies.
What would be the messages from a pair of dancing butterflies? Who are they? Carbon-based shuffler.
What's a cat? What is a cat?
That's her name. It's Florence.
Butterflies. 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 Friends? Has she got friends? Has she got a friend or something that's passed over?
Florence, do you have a friend that's passed over?
Butterflies. Butterflies are about transformation anyway. So there could be messages for her, but they seem to be kind of like, get a friend. But two of them? Unless they're actually... Whoever has she got? Does she know? Is there anybody that she knows that's passed over? Because it's like could be parents, but I don't know, because I don't know whether her parents are still. I don't know. Could it be butterflies? Butterflies. Butterflies.
Her grandmother passed in 2019.
I get that. Grandmother? No, it's about transformation. So it's actually not, okay, because I was wondering, because I was thinking, well, is it a friend? But it seems to me that it's not. Okay, so what I'm getting here is transformation. So for her, it's about transformation. And what they are, so this messenger of earth, so they're messages. They're trying to give her a message. They're about transformation, but they're actually trying to give her a message. And they're kind of like, it's about her. Okay, so it's not actually a visitation of death, because I thought, oh, it might be, but no, I'm getting that this is a message for her. This is about her transformation and spiritual awakening. Oh, okay, yep. So she's going through a massive transformation right now, and it seems to be some sort of like spiritual transformation that's going on. She's also an elemental, because this is like, that's why they're bringing through butterflies. So it's also too that she's going through. It's like an earthbound spirit, but what it is, it's their actual spirit guides, if that makes sense. So it's not actually, and you know, and when I was thinking like a friend, but it could well be that this spirit guide is a friend, and it's coming through in the form of these butterflies, and it's about transformation, and it's about her spiritual awakening. So she's going through a massive transformation at the moment. That's what it seems to be here. Yep. Because she's moving from, because we're all moving frequency, but she's moving frequency. So her frequencies are changing, and her vibration is changing. And so the butterflies are representing that change from one frequency into another. So that's pretty much what I'm getting from that. It's like from one earth to the other, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, so her guides are coming in the form of butterflies to show that that's what it is, a transformation. You know, yeah. Could be people that's passed over, but I feel like not. I feel like that's what the message is. It's like, this is it. You're going through it. We're moving from one vibration into a different vibration, different frequencies, and that is the old earth into the new. Yep, because look, I've got the world there as well with the two earths. And that card of transformation. Next. Right. Does that make sense? Oh, card of victory. Look at that. Gee, well, there's a lot of victory cards coming up at the minute.
Amazing. Okay. So, guys, we have 20 minutes. This has gone quick. We have 20 minutes left. But Diane, okay, Diane's next. So Diane is feeling the pull to purchase land of some type for a sanctuary for humans and animals, but not viable at the moment due to availability and price. Will that change, or is it dependent on, I'm not sure what RV is, or is it Nasara, Jasara, Diane?
Yeah, I feel like once that comes in, which it will, and the quantum financial system does come in, which it's no one knows when, but when it does, I feel like your land is there. It's kind of like this is already manifesting anyway, and I feel like it's all going to come together when all this quantum financial system and all that comes through. You'll actually be able to access the money that is needed for your project, because it will be for yourself, for not just for yourself but for others and for animals especially. And I feel that once you apply to them or to whoever it is for money, that's what will happen. But I feel like that land is already coming. It's already manifesting. It's like you already know it and you already see it. And it may not be here yet, but because you're really intuitive, you've already picked it up. You already know that this is coming but it's like everything has to come into alignment first, and it hasn't all come into alignment yet, but it's going to. And when it does, it'll be at a time when the money will be able to come for that. So it's not like in the 3D, what we're living in right now, it's not in alignment to where you're going. And so I feel like once everything changes and moves into a completely different frequency, then that's when it will manifest. But it's like you already know it and you already can see it, or it's coming. But we don't know. It's just not. So nothing's in alignment yet, but when it is, it's just going to be there. You're going to find it. It's going to be like, oh yeah, the money will come in because you'll have applied for the money for it, and there is money available for projects like that with Nasara and Jasara. Yeah, does that answer your question? It's already coming. It's like it's already manifesting. She already knows where she is. It's like, yeah, it's coming.
It's all coming. It's exciting.
It is exciting.
It is very exciting.
Yeah.
Okay. So Andrea C. Will my husband and our daughters ever be able to heal their relationships with one another? That's from Andrea.
Husband and daughters. I feel like your husband, is it a husband or ex-husband or husband? I feel like he's very authoritarian and sometimes like I feel like your daughters are a little bit angry with him. He really, really wishes to heal the relationship, even if it doesn't appear like that. And it appear like that to them because he can be quite hardline and authoritarian and all that. And it can come across as quite arrogant sometimes to them. But I feel like one of your daughters really, their father, really wants to heal the relationship, and I feel like at least one of them will heal the relationship with their father. There's another one that's kind of not real. She's not real keen, and she may find it a little bit more difficult. But the other two have a bond that's like a soul bond. It's very close, like the father and the daughter, and they're both here to heal the relationship with themselves. It's kind of a little bit karmic, but they're very close. There's a soul bond there. But the other one is kind of like she's not real sure. She's going to see this and she's kind of like, I don't really know about that. So at least one of them will. And the other one may take a little bit of time. And I'm not sure about the other one. She may, if she does some work on herself. Because you see, the thing is, sometimes, healing a relationship is really about healing yourself. I mean, everybody is a projection of yourself anyway. So I feel like if your daughters actually concentrate on healing themselves and forgiving themselves and forgiving, they'll be able to forgive him and also then be able to forgive anybody that they perceive has actually hurt them in some way. So I feel like for them, it's more about healing themselves. And once they do that and they're able to sort of like understand themselves, then they will also be able to heal the rift between their father. But one of them definitely is, because there's a close soul bond, whereas the other one is not so much, but she may eventually, but it may take a bit of time, I'm thinking. It may take a bit of time, maybe a good 10 years, maybe, until she sort of comes around. Yeah. There you go. Anyone?
Cool. Next question. Okay. Do you see any changes coming in regards to love life and mental health? From Aditya. Love life and mental health.
Love life and mental health. What's her name?
Aditya. Yeah.
Aditya. Ooh, she's an empress. Yeah, good things coming. Very good things coming. It's like she's waiting for her ships to come in. Yep. Yes. I have a feeling. I have a feeling that sometimes love comes knocking on her door, and she kind of just is like, I don't want to look at that. I don't want to even go there. Ultimately, there is the Ten of Cups here, which is ultimate happiness in love with someone, and there is a King of Water here. but I think you're very, very independent on an emotional level, but you are the Empress. It's like you've got the 10 of Earth, you've got the 9 of Water. The 10 of Earth is like the best card in the deck. Oh, God, this thing. Yeah. And then this is like about emotional independence. Like, this is you. And also financially independent. You're like doing amazing. And you're also an Empress. It's like that's all 4 queens in the one card, represented in that one card, which is the Empress. She is the leader of all the queens. So it's like you're waiting for your ships to come in, but they're coming in. If not already, it's coming really quickly, because every single card in this deck is amazing, except for this one. It's kind of like it can all come within a minute if you allow it. If you just stop and go, okay, so I'm just going to open my heart, keep my heart open to whatever comes, and not draw back in fear, or even get distracted by something else. Or if something comes in, you're just going to go, I don't want to look at that. I don't want to go there. But you got to stop doing that, because you've got the 10 of Cups, which is like, you got the 2, 10 of Earth and 10 of Cups, ultimate happiness. So you've got that all coming. And this King of Water, I don't know who he is. Water sign, maybe, or someone that has those qualities, like really nurturing, loving, kind. Yeah. So, yes, there is definitely someone. Definitely. He could be in the past, and he might be coming back. Maybe.
Exciting. Very exciting. Okay. So we have 10 minutes. Yashvi, where do you see me at the end of this year? Thank you. Yashvi.
Sorry, what did he say? Where
do you see me at the end of this year?
Rashni.
Yashvi.
Right, Rashvi. Where do I see him at the end of the... Is it a he at the end of the year? Where do I see him at the end of the year? Oh, Hermit. Something's telling me that you need to go within and get very, very centered on yourself. It's like life is requiring you to do that. Ticking along quite nicely financially. Okay. But I feel like, ooh, Empress too. Great. See, beautiful. That's a beautiful card. That's one of the best cards in the deck. So I feel like whatever's going on, you're going to be looked after, but I feel like you need to go within. This is like the Hermit saying that there is, to get to this beautiful Empress, which is abundance and or some sort of, it can be like pregnancy with, it can mean pregnancy, can actually mean pregnancy, this one, fertile. But this is telling me that you actually really, really need to go within. You've got a bit of work to do on a inner level, like a spiritual type of level. Yeah. Yeah, see, you've got this one too, which is the traditions and the Hierophant. I feel like you're going through some sort of awakening type of spiritual awakening type thing, which is going to require you to go into Hermit mode. I feel like you've got a lot of past life stuff coming through that may actually lead you to doing something that you've never ever thought that you would ever really do, because you've got this beautiful Empress here. The Empress is like this amazing, nurturing, loving type of energy, but she represents all 4 queens. You've also got Strength here. So I feel like it's really important for whatever you do is to go within and also take care of your spiritual needs. because you've got a lot of past life stuff coming through, where you have been, I get, a priestess or a priest in the past, someone that held authority, and that some sort of like an alchemist of some description. And it's like you're bringing all that knowledge in. So that's what I actually see you doing, really starting to hone in on those sorts of energies, those past life energies, and bringing through all that information into, and it's like you'll be taking a leap of faith into, I don't even know, maybe doing some form of bringing that knowledge through, so that you can actually then use it in the life that you're about to sort of like transform into. It's going to be very much needed for the new earth that's coming in, these energies that because you are an alchemist. That's what it says here.
Beautiful. Okay. So one more question, maybe time for two. Brad, I recently quit my job. I feel pulled to do healing work. Is there anything the cards want to say? From Brad.
From who, Brad?
Yeah. Brad is amazing. I just want to say I love you, Brad, because
what sort of healing work? What sort of healing work? I get shamanic. Some sort of shamanic type healing. Geez, you've got, oh, wow. You've got this high priestess, Queen of Fire. This is interesting because it's kind of like these are, it seems to me that you're doing a lot of work on the feminine aspect of yourself. That's because you've got the Queen of Fire and the High Priestess here. So you're actually, one of your guides. Sorry. So yes, one of your guides is a High Priestess of Avalon, I'm getting. So they're helping to bring in Avalon. They're from somewhere like that anyway. And something to do with the heart flame. There's something to do with the flame here. There's like a heart flame. What else? Something to do with... Okay, so you're also bringing in a lot of galactic information as well. Like a lot of symbols are coming through as well for you.
Brad's saying it's Isis.
Okay. Oh, Isis, Egyptian. Yep. So, but also too, there's a lot of that would make sense. Because he's working with a lot of feminine energy, goddess type energy. Yep. Because that's what it is. He's bringing through a lot of that's why I keep getting about the feminine. So he's working with a lot of the divine feminine energy. Does that make sense? So there's that is the goddess. But he's also bringing in the galactic symbols as well. So there are symbols that he's bringing through as well. So is it healing work that he's doing? Or is he more shamanic? I feel like it's more, it's not even a healing, is it a healing modality that he needs to be doing, or is it something else? Oh, okay. So the reason why he's working with a lot of the feminine energy as a male is because, so part of his healing, it's not about him doing healing work, it's about him doing teaching work for other men so that teach them how to access the feminine, their own feminine energies. So, and through the goddess like Isis and other goddesses as well. So through the goddess, the original goddess. So that's what I'm getting. It's not really a healing modality, but all these symbols are really important. Like he's bringing through galactically a lot of symbols as well, because he has. So I would say if he really wanted to, I would look at shamanic work more than healing modalities, more so shamanic work, because it's more about alchemizing. So it's that shamanic work that's coming through, because eventually I feel like what he's going to be doing is because he's accessing the feminine and he's actually moving into those energies, he's going to be able to teach other men how to access their divine feminine and so balance out those energies through the goddess. Does that make sense?
And he will do that because Brad is one of the most beautiful, heart-centered men I've ever met. I'm working with a couple at the moment, and he's just amazing. And Brad, you know, the men need the work right now. So thank you for this beautiful work that you're about to do, because you're much needed.
So I feel like if you started to look at, you know what, you don't have to look at anything. You actually have all the information inside your cells. It's all there. You have the goddess within you. Don't look outside of yourself, like the Isis and the goddess is within you. So it's in your cells. All your knowledge is in your cells, and the galactic stuff that you're getting and the symbols that you're getting are already there. It's kind of like it's written in the DNA. It's written in your DNA. It's already there, okay? And you just have to access it, and you'll be doing it in no time at all. That's what you'll be doing, because there are so many men that need help with going towards the goddess, because the goddess is extraordinarily important for men to access those energies of the goddess and to transform their own lives with the changes that are going on. And Earth Gaia is also, you know, look, there he is. Look, the Emperor. He's going to become the Emperor. So, you know, he's it's kind of like he's also got past life as an Indian chief as well, like a American Indian chief as well, a Native American Indian chief. So he's and a medicine man as well. And an African medicine man as well. So he's already got all this knowledge within him. He's just got to access it.
Yeah, he's amazing. Brad, you're amazing. You're all amazing.
No, you know, spiritual healing, Reiki healing for you, like, you know, doing that sort of stuff. It's like you can do that. You can do anything. Brad, you can do anything.
He can. He absolutely
can. You can do absolutely anything because you're so switched on to your feminine. Like, you know how rare that is, like at the moment? That's amazing. You know?
Goodness. That makes me emotional because, Brad knows why. Beautiful. Absolutely
so
beautiful.
Who else?
We're out of time, but do you want to do one more? Or
I can do one more.
Okay. Cool. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, Helen, will I sell my business this year? If so, will I sell my business this year? If there's time. Thank you. Helen.
If there's time.
Or at the right time. Did you mean the right time, Helen?
Is it the right time
to sell her business?
Will you sell it this year? Oh, hang on. Just get these. Will you sell it this year?
If there's enough time to answer a question. Okay.
Look, I'm really kind of thinking that you probably put it on the market, but you may... It doesn't look to me like it's going to sell anytime soon. So I just feel like, you know, put it on the market and see, because, I mean, at the moment, things are moving. But what I'm seeing here is that there's going to be some sort of delay. Yeah, it's saying here that, yeah, there's something better. It's saying that it may need to, there seems to be some sort of delay. So I put it on the market and see how it goes. There may be a bit of a delay, but ultimately you will eventually sell it, because everything does eventually sell. But there may be a bit of a delay, that's all. But put it on the market. Put it on the market, because while it's on the market, you know, yeah. I mean, at least, you know, at least it's on the market, then at least people will know that, you know. But I do get there will be a delay. With the selling of it. Yeah. Especially at the moment, things are kind of like slowing up. Yeah, it's saying reconsider. So so yeah, you could, I think, put it on the market, but yeah, just don't expect to sell it straight away. There may be a little bit of a delay with that.
Okay. All right. We're out of time. Thank you all. 35 people.
Yeah. That was fun.
35 beautiful people. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. This is
you.
our first live Q&A, and yeah, everything went well with technology, thankfully.
I know. I was so worried.
Except for the chat. The chat was playing up a little bit, but that's okay.
That's okay.
So, guys, if you want to book a session with Tracey, I've put the links in the chat, but I'll put them in the description as well. So if you want to book a session with me, Sacred Source Healing or Spiritual Awakening mentorships, I'll list all of that in the description as well. And please like and subscribe, always forget to say this, to my channel and to Tracey's channel as well. And thank you all. Thank you.
It's lovely to meet you all. See you later.
See everyone. We'll see you next time.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you so much for joining.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.